Do you speak Arabic? Iran has deserts and Iraq are the same country, right? Was she born in Iran? She's a radical Muslim. Iran is a third world country. She gets discounts at the gas station. Do you even believe in God or Allah? Why did her parents send her to a camp? Why doesn't she have a headscarf on? Is it scary in Iran? Sabze. I am reborn. I emerge to turn my soul towards the light. The light gives me the spring of life. To sow seeds and grow, fruits flourish within me. Sib
is an island of stability in one of the more troubled areas of the world.
You can rest in walled gardens, surrounded by fruits and flowers of every description, lulled by the sounds of birds and fountains and gently sloping tiled watercourses, and catching glimpses of snow-capped mountains through the huge shading plane trees. Catch your breath as you survey the architectural perfection of the Great Square, flanked by its mosques in perfect color harmony. Somar. The sun rises on my path. The sharp light stings me, melts away my confusion, isolation, ignorance. Its warmth fills me with curiosity and ambition. My roots will be discovered. I have never been to Iran. I knew fragments about my parents' homeland and journey to America. I never asked for their stories from Iran. To experience a direct recollection of it, I finally decided to ask my mother and her sisters to take me back to this place that I never had the chance to experience. I am here for the first time to listen to this history, tucked away from me until now. Samanu. My aunt, my khale, is my second mother. She gives me cheek-to-cheek wet kisses. My aunt and my cousins are the closest I've been to my roots. Her story exemplifies strength and power. Here she shares her many challenges after leaving Iran.
یه خورده من 6 ماه اول خیلی ناراحت بودم، حتی از ناراحتی من آسم گرفتم چون دور شده بودم از خانوادم و فامیلیم و کشورم، همه دور بودم دیگه. برام یه خورده سخت بود، ولی خب بعد از 6 ماه یه سال میتونم بگم الان هپیم و خوشحالم. با زندگیم هپی هستم، ولی هیچ وقت اون زندگی، اون 23 سالی که تو ایران زندگی کردم و اون زندگی که تو ایران داشتم، درسته اینجا الان همه چی دارم، بچه‌هام، شوهرم، همه چی هست، خیلی راحتیم، ولی من اون زندگی تو ایرانمو خیلی دوست داشتم و همیشه هم راجع به اون خاطراتم فکر می‌کنم.
What happened that forced them to leave? Sir. The health of Iran was deteriorating. Protests and revolutions echoed globally in the 70s. Hezbollah and Khomeini proved political Islam could be a governing force, and the Shah's push towards westernization resulted in an unprecedented revolution. Senjed. My mother exudes a deep love for her country. She is sad for the people of Iran and the hardships they endure.
ایران جای همه چی داره، همه معادن داره، همه طبیعت قشنگ داره، همه چی داره، ولی حیف که همه میخوان دست درازی کنن بهش. همه میخوان، چون نفت داره، چون معادن داره، چون قشنگه، چون آدمای خوبی داره. چاره دیگه الان ندارم، باید اینجا بمونم به خاطر اینکه بچه هام اینجا هستن و دیگه آردی الان نزدیک 35 سال از اون کشور اومدن بیرون، اصلا دیگه با اونجا غریبه شدم. یعنی هر موقع که فیلم های در مورد ایران میبینم گریه هم میگیره. نه؟
سری
خیلی.
Realized in that moment that my mother and I share a mutual feeling. She feels like a foreigner to her own country. Serke. In patience, I discover clarity. Listening to each story was difficult to process.
It was just a lot for me to take in, and reflecting on it took me even longer. I didn't know how it made me feel because I didn't know that's where I came from. That's what got me to where I am right now. So just going back on that personal history was a big hurdle for me.
I must go to Iran. My heart now calls me to return to the birthplace of my ancestors, to find a way to love and embrace it in the present.